Hi flower friends. Today is a day that I'm not proud of. I'm not proud. I've been acting like a 3-year-old having a tantrum all day long. And let me tell you why. We need rain. We need rain so bad. I cannot describe to you the depth of my need for water because it has not rained in I don't know how long, and we are desperate. I have a sprinkler system, I have irrigation. I can't use those things when my well is dry. The creek down the hill, also dry. It's not funny. So this is what I've done all day long. And this. And this. I'm not proud. How do you even do a rain dance? I might Google it. Anyway, let me frame myself up a little better here. I was even afraid to take a shower. I just did. And I'm gonna go plant some things today because it's a little too. Whoa. I'm gonna plant some things today because my order from the wholesale for the small scale grower came in. So I have 25 lily bulbs and then 100 gladiola to plant into the ground. And like this week is like my last week that I can do that. And this is the last week that I can do that around here and still fall within my last frost date. So, zone 4B, upstate New York, my last frost date tends to be the end of September, has sometimes been the middle of September. And then last year it was like October something, the end of the first week in October. So it's kind of like a crapshoot around here, isn't it always? So, frustrated, yes. Can't water anything. Nothing looks like it's dying, so that's a plus. Cheers to that. But constant coffee, you know that. I can tell you I have some things that are looking really good, but I know some things will be looking a lot better if we had some rain. So I might sneak in a couple of gallons of water onto a few things like my zinnias. I fertilized my snaps and some of my dahlias. I did fertilize some of the dahlias with, just a bucket of water because it was on Father's Day, but the well went dry. So not gonna risk it. We have not had rain since Father's Day and we've been showering regularly. I did 3 or 4 loads of laundry during the week and we've been running the dishwasher. I can't use the sprinkler system because that's how my well goes dry. So apparently sprinkler systems use a lot of water. So also this week I got ladybugs and I released those and I shot a little bit of a video, so I'm going to show you that right now. So I ordered these ladybugs on Amazon and they cost me around $20 plus a few dollars for shipping. And the reason that I got these is because I had a pretty bad case of aphids on a few of my plants, and ladybugs are known for being vicious villains when it comes to aphids. And I like to call them ladybug warriors because they really get the job done in the garden and they're a super beneficial insect. So a lot of these ladybugs have been selling out lately. People have been having a hard time finding them. I didn't have that problem at all. I just typed in ladybugs on Amazon. I bought 1,500 of them and they were at my house within a few days. They're guaranteed for a live delivery, and as long as there's enough food and water for them, they will stick around your property and reproduce. So you shouldn't have to buy ladybugs so often. Maybe just a couple of times, and then you'll have just a nice natural population of ladybugs in your area. So anyway, the ladybugs, they've been sticking around. I saw them all over some of my feverfew. They're living in the dahlias. I see them everywhere. And I did find another aphid outbreak on my radishes that had gone to seed. So they're flowering. And then I was looking closely. I'm like, that looks weird. So my radishes have aphids all over them. So I got some of the ladybugs out of the feverfew, transplanted them over onto my radishes that were flowering, and they ate, and that was good. They were happy. So so far the ladybugs are sticking around, and I did see some mating, and I actually did. Obviously, it's not from these batch that I just released, but I just saw a ladybug larva climbing on my Buplernum. It was on my Buplernum, so that was a good sign. This is my bachelor buttons. And as you can see, it's a little weedy, but I don't care. You can see the distinct 3 rows, and actually a ton of them have buds. I know a ton more would have buds if we just got some water. So this is the Centura mix. This will have a series of pastel colors, and then farther down this row I have black bachelor buttons. I did those a little bit later than these because I want those for the fall for you know, like beautiful little black additions. And then I have larkspur to the left, I have some perennials to the right, and down at the end of this row I have some buplernum and some cress. Actually, I have some cress that's flowering already, and it's only a few inches tall. Let's check it out. So that's a flowering cress. Shouldn't be flowering already. That's only about 6 inches tall. So I'm thinking it's because it's stressed because of the lack of water. My dirt is, I mean, it's, everything's just so dry. I was just over here and I just spied a ladybug in there in this dahlia. I absolutely adore the foliage on this. I don't know what kind it is. I'll have to look it up, but I absolutely love the dark. I had one plant this last year that also had this dark, and I'm gonna have to look in my book of dahlias and see what I ordered and see what I planted here. Do you guys see this beautiful flower? This grows completely wild all over my property. And let me tell you why that's a little bit funny, because I was browsing on the interwebs the other night for some seeds, and I came across a picture of my beautiful wildflower, and this is called, well, it's a variety of Celine, and according to my wildflower books, it's called bladder campion. Bladder campion. But according to the internet, where you can buy it online, it's called, so it's actually sold online as blushing lanterns. Sounds a little better than bladder, don't you think? It's actually also known as maiden's tears as well. And when I say it's growing here wild, guys, it's growing here wild. Look at all of this beautiful, beautiful bladder campion. So another thing that I have growing wild here, and a reason that I don't mow in some areas, is Queen Anne's lace. I'm gonna get downhill a little bit, but this is one plant, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I would guess, 19, 20, at least 20 usable long stems, and these are gonna be amazing. This one, it's like a blushing pink right now, but as it ages, it gets that spot in the middle, and it's absolutely gorgeous. So I have this all over inside my gated in guarded area, and I won't mow in there because I see this beautiful lace on the bottom. So I won't mow until I harvest it. Guys, I can see the wildflower field from here, and I checked it out today to get a little bit of an update, and the cosmos are growing well. Everything's growing well. I even have some buds on the cosmos, and those are usually one of the last things to bloom, so I don't know if this dry weather is forcing them to bloom early or what, but just a little bit of rain and I think that thing's gonna take off real nice. So this is my sunflower patch. I have a total, I think, of 1,750 in here. These were obviously the first ones I started, and then I just kept sowing seeds over the course of 6 weeks. So these I started inside, transplanted them out. They're doing fantastic. They do need water. So I lost about 14 of them. Something ate the tops of them. But to be honest with you, some of them aren't growing back. Some of them are putting off sprouts from the side shoot, which I did not expect. I thought it would be a total loss. And these are, I don't think these are branching sunflowers, unless I did plant some autumn beauty. I don't remember what's where. So the color differentiation that you see here, I believe that's like white night or white light, and these are pro-cut plums. And then every week I planted about 300 more. So I just planted some today in the raw dirt, hoping that it would rain, and it hasn't yet. But anyway, so it's very interesting to see that the ones that were eaten, let me get a close-up of it. I'll show you. They're starting to grow side shoots, and that was unexpected. So something chewed off the top of that one, all right, right there, and it's growing 2 side shoots. I'm thinking this must be the autumn autumn beauty, and I see it. I noticed it on a couple of more too. Right there, that one's putting off a little bit of a leaf on the side. Let me see if the other ones in the different rows are doing that too. So this is a plant in a different row, so I know it's a different variety. The only ones that I grew that were branching were the autumn beauty, and you can see this one is shooting out new growth, because the bite was taken above the lowest set of leaves. So I'm gonna keep watching this and see what happens, because I did not expect this. I thought once the heads were taken off that it was a lost cause. So we'll watch that. Here is last year's wildflower field. We have candy tuft growing. We have a lot of candy tuft. There are some other things coming up, but as you can see, the candy tuft is the superstar, and the purple ones are starting too. Let's see if we can get that one in the middle there. That's a purple candy tuft. There were 3 different colors last year, and pink. So maybe pink will start to show up, but I don't know, guys. Definitely full of weeds, and I'll start to pull some of those out in case anyone wants to come and take pictures, but I don't know. I'm glad that I started the other one from scratch there out back. Guys, here's some more of that false baby's breath that's just growing all over my property. It's been holding up real well in vases. I just wanted to keep you guys updated on that. So another thing that I did today was I started some seeds. Yeah, I started some seeds. So I'm about 90 or so days away from my first frost date. So there are several things that I could start. I started some straw flower. I direct seeded that. That's an experiment. I'm doing a lot of experiments. I'm gonna keep you guys posted on how it goes. So I also started, well, I'm soaking some sweet peas because just an experiment. The sweet pea that I'm growing, the midnight sweet pea, my friend Gina, she is probably an hour away from me. We took Lisa Mason Ziegler's course together, and we talk every day. Cheers to Gina. So Gina and I were talking, and she said, wouldn't that midnight sweet pea be gorgeous in a fall bouquet? I said, yes, it would be. It's like that dark burgundy color. Imagine that. I have some right here. So it's that, I've showed you guys this before. It's this gorgeous, deep purpley midnight plum, if you will. And so an experiment, I asked in a couple of the flower groups that I'm a member of, I said, has anybody ever done this? Have you sowed it midsummer for fall blooms? I think my zone, it doesn't get that hot. We can easily replicate an early spring, even if I have to put it in the refrigerator for a couple of weeks to get those cooler temperatures. Anyway, so I'm soaking sweet peas right now. I soak them for 24 hours, and then we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. So another experiment that I did this week, and I wanted to show you guys, is I have this gorgeous thing that I found in my tree line, and it's called dogbane, and it's this little tiny tree-like shrub thing, and it grows these delicate pink and white flowers. They look like almost like lily of the valley flowers, and they smell just as beautiful. So I cut these, and I wanted to see if they had any sort of vase life, and this is day 3, and they look good. They look great. There's no wilt. The flowers are still there. The only thing I did notice is that the flowers are losing a little bit of their pink color. They're more white now, but they're still just as beautiful. Oh my gosh, they're like candy canes in there. I have got to figure out a way how to get let me see if I can take it with my phone, if I could then edit that onto the video. Oh, marron. Wow, okay, I'm gonna try that. It's like a little blurry, but I'm trying. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so you're gonna see that picture that I just took pop up on your screen right now. So day 3, dogbane, wild foraged filler. It's gorgeous, and I'm gonna start incorporating it into my bouquets. So another thing that I noticed while I was over in my tree line was my favorite flower, the Dame's Rocket, has dropped its petals. This is its funky seed head. Look at that. It has a wild, crazy look to it, and I'm gonna start using this in bouquets too. Anyway, so if you guys have any of that Dame's Rocket in your tree line, it's really cool and would add a ton of texture and a lot of just interest in your bouquets. Anyway, this is that bladder campion that I was talking about. Look how, I mean, I've showed you guys a video of this a million times already in this video, but this is stuff that I picked a few days ago, and it's just hanging out here in the vase. My calendula, strawberry blonde calendula, is going strong. I harvested some snapdragons. Got those going on. Also harvested a little bit of dill today. Oh, and then this is another interesting thing that I found. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I don't know. I found it growing wild, and it has it almost looks like constellations. So there's like little branches and then more branches and then little tiny white flowers at the end. Where can I show? Maybe against my window. Let me just move. Oh, we're so formal here. Ah, yes, better. No, not good. Maybe. I don't know. You guys see how frilly and airy and gorgeous that is? Anyway, okay. I'm gonna have to use my plant app and figure out what that is, because I'm gonna be using that in bouquets as well. Anyway, what else do we have going on today? Oh, I planted another few hundred sunflowers, and what else do we? Oh, I'm gonna put those lilies in the ground and the gladiolas in the ground, and that's all I'm doing today. Hopefully, if I have time tomorrow, I'll bring you guys down into the wildflower field and show you guys an update of that, but I don't know if I'm gonna have time. I have a graduation ceremony to videotape and attend. So that's pretty much what we have going on the last few days here, and some cool things that I'm just able to forage and find and learning more about them. So I thought I would pass on that knowledge to you guys. So anyway, oh yes, the winner of the sticker. So remember, okay, if maybe you didn't see it, but a couple of weeks ago I held a contest for a sticker giveaway because Awnings, which is another bulb company that I order from, Awnings sent me 2 stickers in my bulb order. I said, what the heck am I gonna do with 2 stickers? Let me give one away. So I randomly eeny, meeny, miny mowed, and I picked Heather Wagner. Heather Wagner, your eeny, meeny, miny, mo sticker winner. So I need you to send me an email. My email is flowerhillfarmny for New York, flowerhillfarmny@gmail.com, and send me your address and I will send you that sticker. Hopefully my husband didn't throw it out. Did you throw out the sticker? I got a shoulder shrug. I'm gonna send you the sticker, don't worry. I got a shoulder shrug from Brad Pitt. Little jerk. I'm always carrying shears, he knows that. So Heather, send me your email address. No. What would I do with your email address? I would do nothing. Email me your mailing address and I will send you a sticker. I'm not getting a shoulder shrug right now. I'm getting an eye roll and for my husband. And I'm gonna continue to do my special rain dance. If you guys could please do a rain dance for me, because I desperately need rain, because I can't even use my irrigation because I don't have any water in my well. So please, rain dance for me, send me well wishes. Well wishes, get it? Well wishes, that's such a dork. I cracked myself up. All right, anyway, cheers, drink more coffee, and rain more, please. Thank you so much for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next one.